What is happening, everybody? TC here with Smoky Mountain Knife Works, smkw.com, and today we've got 3 new knives for you from a really great manufacturer, and we're going to show them to you in just a minute. It's a new knife from Smith & Sons that we're really excited about. I saw it on the floor today, and I was so excited about it that I wanted to do a video just on this new model because I think it's that cool. But before we get started, if you like this video, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you will know when we drop new videos and bring you cool new products like this. Now, without further ado, light it up. So, most of you have heard of Smith & Sons knives, and I tell you what, if you haven't heard of them or don't know their story, you need to check them out. And we're probably going to do a video on the background of Smith & Sons manufacturing and their knives and how they got started, because it's a really cool story, and it's a very inspirational story, the story of this company. It is a family-owned company. They started in 2011, and at that point, they realized that knife making was more than just a hobby for them, and that family has done an amazing job, especially with the competition that they have. They have done an incredible job carving out, no pun intended, a piece of the market for themselves, and they make phenomenal products. And this one right here is no different. And this is a new model from Smith & Sons called the Axiom right here. And this thing is super cool. We're going to take a look at these up close. We've got 3 different versions of the Axiom in. We're going to take a look at them up close, go over the specs, go over what they're made out of, which is really cool, and how they feel in hand, how they look in hand, and all the materials that goes into making this. So let's take a look at those. So this Axiom here is a full tang fixed blade. You can see the blade tang right there going all the way through, all the way to the tail, all the way to the pommel there. Blade length is 3 inches, blade thickness of 0.10 inches, so nice and slicey on this fixed blade. Overall length is 6.75 inches. And honestly, in my opinion, I think that's a perfect mid-size EDC fixed blade carry right there. I think that, that's one of the best sizes. I mean, it falls right within those parameters. It's not too big to be, I guess, difficult to carry or kind of cumbersome, if you will. It's nice and unobtrusive, and these especially are nice and lightweight and very, very thin. These are also coming in at just 3.4 ounces, which makes these a great EDC. It comes with the lanyard on the tail end, rich light handles, AEBL steel, and if you've been watching the channel, we just did a video on the AEBL blade steel, and I talked about the origin of AEBL and why it makes a good blade steel, and especially why it makes a good blade steel for fixed blades, especially in this realm where they come from. Smith & Sons, Weatherford, LT Wright, even in Squid Industries, Balisongs. And it's a phenomenal blade steel that really has it down as far as toughness and durability. And when you combine that with incredible blade geometry, you can really overcome any of the deficits that it might have had when you combine great blade geometry with it, because it then uses its own attributes to its own advantage. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite blade steels, especially as far as the older stainless steels goes. And these things are absolutely fantastic. They come with the leather sheath. And we're also going to talk about these handles. So you'll see these look a lot like G10 handles, but they're not. They're Rich Light. And if you don't know a lot about Rich Light, it's a really cool material that is really on the cutting edge, so to speak. No pun intended there. As far as handle material, because what it is actually recycled resin-infused paper material made from trees. So it's paper material that has been recycled and been infused with resin to make this rich, light material that is very similar to G10, but it's a recycled material. Has a lot of the same properties as G10. It has this very similar density, but it's extremely lightweight, just like G10 is, and can handle the same types of textures. And it's obviously, like I said, a recycled material, and you can make it in so many different colors and different patterns. So as you can see right here, I've already gone through 3 of them. We've got the brown right here, the down to earth, if you will. We've got the dark blue, and we've got the burgundy or the red right there. And I think these are absolutely fantastic. Now, these are coming in at $161.50 on our website and in our store. And these are brand new, like I said, from Smith & Sons. And if you haven't checked out Smith & Sons, check out their story, check out their products, and I guess the history of that company, because it's very cool. It's very inspiring. We're probably going to do a story on that very soon. Let us know in the comments down below if you want to see that, if you want to hear more about Smith & Sons and the really cool products that they put out. I love this thing. If you look at it in hand, it fits in the hand really nice. I'm going to open up my hand right there. So this choil right up here, this finger choil, is very ergonomically designed. And so this thing is super thin, but it's not too thin. We're going to show it from the top down here. It's not too thin that it's too thin to grab, but it's just right. Like, it just fits in the hand perfectly. Very controllable, not unwieldy for small or large. And I think it just fits really well. You get all 4 fingers on there, and it's got nice jimping on the backside. It's not super aggressive, but it's just the right, so that you've got, good control over that cut, especially if you're doing push cuts or something like that. And the ergonomics of this thing are phenomenal. And if you look at it from the top down right there, you can see how it's been scalloped and sculpted out and then swells again right there. It fits perfectly between that first and second finger, so that it just falls in there just right. And, of course, these handcrafted leather sheaths are beautiful and fits in there really nice, very secure, and pulls out nice and easy, even though it is secure. And beautiful, beautiful leather sheath work right there. Love these things. You need to check them out, folks. Like I said, this is a phenomenal value for $161.50. And if you don't check these out, you're going to be doing yourself a disservice. If you're looking for an EDC fixed blade, check those out. Let us know what you think about them in the comments down below. And remember, folks, as always, it's been me, TC, here with Smoky Mountain Knife Works, smkw.com. And remember, if it cuts like a Smith & Sons, then we carry. What do you want?
TC.
What?
Is that the Axiom model?
Well, the what?
The little lizard that lives in the water. It breathes to its gills. I've seen them. They're on Minecraft.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
It's the Axiom.
No, it's the Axiom model. Axiom from Smith & Sons.
Wasn't that the name of the spaceship in Wall-E?
Yes, the Axiom. That is right. Yeah.
I now know where they got their name. Thank you.
Dude, I don't think that's it. We've got 3 new knives from you. God, I've been doing that a lot lately. Thank you, Porky Pig. All right.